Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sichamba Jacob. I have this exam question which came in 2016. The question reads, in the diagram below, OAB is a triangle in which vector OA is equal to 3A and vector OB is equal to 6B. The ratio OC to CA is equal to 2 to 3, and the ratio AD to DB is equal to 1 to 2. OD meets CB at E. All right, so this is the question, and we can start the diagram nicely and check what we're supposed to do. So they say express each of the following in terms of A and B. So you can check what we have here, and we need to express them in terms of A and B. So what we normally do here, for example, the first one, they're saying vector, we find vector A, B. So vector A, B, we go to our question, our diagram. Where is our A? Our A is here. So A, B is what they want us to find. So what we'll do is we'll go where A is, start from A and go the other way, the other direction. So it will be A, O, B. So it will be vector A, O plus vector O, B. So now we can check what is our AO. AO is negative 3. Negative 3A. So how did I know that it's negative 3A? Here in the question they have said, if you can see in the statement here, they have said OA is equal to 3A. So OA is equal to 3A. But in this case we want the opposite, which is AO, opposite. So to show that it's opposite, we put a negative sign, which I have put here. We go to here, which is OB. What is our OB? We can check. Our OB is 6. B. There is nothing like putting negative, even if there is no arrow showing where it's going. In the question, or in the statement here, it says O vector OB is equal to 6B. So OB is equal to 6B. It's a normal direction. There's nothing like putting or changing the sign. So what we normally do here, when we reach this stage, it's not nice leaving the number with a negative in front. So we can switch. So this is commutative law. That's how we call it, commutative law. This and this are just the same. So this is our answer. We have found A. We go to B. For question B, they're asking us to find vector OD. So vector OD, we check nicely. What is OD? Vector OD. So meaning OD will come back at O and start from O to B plus B to D. So now we can write, we'll say it's equal to O B plus B D. So this is what we are expected to do. Now what is our OB? Our OB, we know that our OB is 6A plus what is our BD? So for BD, we are going to say 2 over 3 of 6b minus 3a. In fact, it's supposed to be a negative here. We're supposed to have a negative because it's an opposite direction. We're talking about BD. So now if you can see nicely in the statement here, there is a ratio which is important here, which is saying AD to DB is equal to 1 to 2. So AD to DB is equal to this ratio over here. So the way we do it with the ratios, I'll start with ratios, or I'll start with, I'm not going to focus on why I've put the negative. I'll start with the ratio and then I'll explain why I put a negative here. So with ratios, you get these numbers, add them. This one, if you can see, AD, so 1 stand for AD, and then BD, 2 stand for BD. So what you normally do is you add these numbers and then get the number, okay? The number which is presenting the side that you want. For example, in this case, we want BD, and BD is being represented, or DB is being represented by 2. So we get 2 right on top over the sum of these two numbers, which is 3. And why have I included the negative here? It's because here they have given us DB, but what we want is BD, opposite direction. Remember to put to change the sign. So here we can write, we clean up our work. So this will be 12b over 3 plus, because negative by negative is positive, 6a over 3. So we can clean up our work. We have 6 here, b, this 3 can go into 12. How many times? It's 4 times, plus this into this is 2. So we remain with 2a. And then these two can work out. So we have 6b minus 4b, which is equal to 2b plus 2a here. So this is our solution. We go to the next question where they are saying we find b, vector b. This is C. They want us to find a vector BC. So for us to find vector BC, we'll check, where is our diagram? We check on our diagram. How can we find BC? So I'll write here. So I'll write it here. So BC can be equal to, where is BC? BC can be equal to BO, that's BC is equal to BO plus OC plus OC. So now here, since we have what we want over here, this is what we want, and we want to express this BC in terms of A and B. So what is our BO? Remember in the question they have given us OB here, but here we want to use BO. So what is our BO? Our BO will be equal to -6. Negative because of the opposite direction. And then what is our OC? OC. So for OC, we use the ratio, which is here. Remember, they've said OC to CA is equal to 2 to 3. So remember what we do? We get the number which is representing that position, which is OC. Okay? 2 over the total number of these two, which is equal to 5. And then multiply by the total vector, which is this side. In this case, it's 3a. So 3a. So now we can clean it up from this stage. We have -6b. Here it will be 6a over 5. So remember not to start with the number which has got a negative. So what we can do here is to simply rearrange our work. So we're done like this. We go to the next question over here. So the next question, they're saying, given that BE, vector BE is equal to H multiplied by BC. Express BC in terms of A and D, and in terms of A, actually it's supposed to be express BE in terms of A and B. So what we normally do here is you get your BE here, which you've been given, and then they say multiply by BC. Okay, so this BC, if you can see nicely, we just found it here. This is BC. We just found it. This is BC. So what you do, you get your H and then put the BC you found, which is this one in this case. So 6A over 5 minus 6B. And then now work out your mathematics, distribute the H, whereby you have 6HA over 5 minus 6HB. So this is our solution. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch more and more videos.